Season 2 begins here with the FA Cup match against Mangotsfield United away from home. We have a very, very familiar looking lineup to go into this game. It's Piper in goal. The back four is Campbell and Sumbu, Abamakimwa and Anakin. Reese in front of them. Fenton and Douglas are the midfield duo. Benson on the left, Turner on the right, Clements up front. So Piper, Campbell and Sumbu, Douglas, Benson and Clements all retain their places from last year. The new boys, Abakimwa at centre-back, Anakin at right-back, Reese in that defensive midfield area and Turner on the right side of midfield. Oh, and Fenton, the 18-year-old central midfielder, on the left side of that midfield. The bench is Danny Jeno, William Putt, Zach Pianim, Neville and Zembla, Bobby Flitcroft, Nick Jackson and Brandon Taverner. And we're going to get into this game straight away. No messing around. Let's do better than we did last year in the FA Cup. I think we've got a stronger side. I think we look very good. So let's get into it. It's game number 1 of the episode. It's game number 1 of the season. It's Mangotsfield versus Hinckley Leicester Road. Pass it into Houghton. Long range shot and it's off the top of the bar. Great effort there. And we've been completely dominated here in this first half an hour or so. Headed there, McConnell. Anakin brings him down. Anakin's going to get himself sent off in the first 40 minutes of this FA Cup tie. That is frustrating as anything. Danny Jenner's going to have to come on to take his place. Free kick here. And Jahic will take it over the wall and he scores. And what is it about FA Cup games on the first day of the season and free kicks? 1-0 down against Mangotsfield United. We've been completely outclassed, completely outplayed in this first game of the season. I thought the squad looked stronger. It doesn't seem it right at this moment. And we're 1-0 down heading into half-time. Bassett with this out-swinging corner puts the ball in, headed in. And goals either side of half-time have probably knocked us out of the FA Cup at the first time of asking. Yet again, it's 2-0. And we're down to 10 men and everything is against us here. And it's a simple header at the near post, something that we were doing last season. And we're 2-0 down. Geno with the free kick to the far post. Douglas says, yeah, I'm going to head it off the line. Douglas can pick it back up. Gives it to Turner. Turner will try and get the ball across. Gets past his man. Gets the cross in it straight into the hands of Rabstein in the Mangotsfield goal. And it goes back to Piper, who looks long. And Taverner, not sure what happened there, but the ball falls to the Mangotsfield right back and they can bring it out from the back over halfway to Houghton. Bassett gets in behind and Sumbu and Piper with a great save there, and Geno can stop it going away for a corner and clear it up towards halfway. And we've got 10 minutes left and we've really not produced anything in this game. And there you have it, 2-0 defeat, goals either side of half-time, free kick from Jahic, Crocker with a near post header from a corner, either side of half-time, like a minute either side, and we lose 2-0, and we just aren't destined to get an FA Cup run in this save at the moment. Very disappointed with the players. No one really turned in a performance apart from Nsumbu, who played a 7, and Geno, who came on and played a 6.9, which I think says it all. None of the attacking players did anything more than a 6.7. That's standard as well. Taverner 6.7 off the bench. Clements 6.2. Very poor start to the season for him. But we're going to the league now and we need to produce something better than what we've just done. One enforced change going into this league game at home against Soham. Danny Jenner comes in at right back for the suspended Anakin. That means Joseph Lyme moves up onto the bench. We need a better performance. Second half was a bit better in that cup game, but we need a better all-round performance today. And hopefully we can go out there and do that. Actually, I'm going to make one other change. Taverner is going to come on for Lewis Clements, who had a poor game last time out. So let's get into the first league game of the season here in the Northern Premier League Division 1 Midlands. Pony with a corner kick in towards the far post. Dawson heads over. First real chance of the game goes to Soham. Pony getting towards the byline on the right side, gets the cross in. Rogers will get up and he heads it over and it's in. No, it's not. And Sumbu clears it off the line. I thought for all the world that was going to trickle over the line after it hit the post. And it's still 0-0 here at the Leicester Road Stadium. Now we have possession of the football as it goes back to Nsumbu. He comes over halfway, looks in field for Benson. Fenton, Taverner with a shot and not really troubling the goalkeeper there. It's a corner kick here. Clements will take it in swinger. Abakim White saved and Nsumbu puts it in. There's a flag up. on this near side and somebody was in an offside position. The goal icon actually covered the linesman up. I thought the initial shot may have been in. Iron with a great save and Sumbu touched it in. And we've been a lot better since we've gone to 2 up top. Taverner now will pick it up. Gives it to Douglas. Geno into Turner. Geno infield to Douglas. Trying to find space to get a ball in. Him and Geno knocking it around amongst themselves. Fenton. Taverner turns. Shoots. Brandon Taverner gets his first goal for Hinckley Leicester Road. It's a great strike from 20 yards. And with 17 minutes left, Hinckley Leicester Road lead by a goal to nil. Geno on the right hand side. Him and Douglas hanging on to possession. The ball came in field to Fenton. Into Taverner, first touch, spun round, and he's fired into the top corner from 20 yards. Hinckley Leicester Road 1, Soham 0, 17 minutes to play, and we've got a highlight straight from the kickoff as Soham will look to get back on level terms, and Taylor has it on the left-hand side, looks into the channel, but Awakinwa can pick that up and fires it up towards Clements. He holds the ball up well, but then gives it away. It's a poor ball to Benson, and again Soham can regroup. And it comes out to the left and Taylor. Back to Dawson. We need to really put this under pressure now. We can't let this ball come forward and concede so soon after going ahead. Taylor. Infield to Eastwood. Lovely little triangles between him and Rogers. Ball over top. Mulready. And he's hit the post and then Sumbu can just nonchalantly pass it out of danger. And it remains 1-0 to Hinckley Leicester Road as we go into the final 10 minutes. Geno with an out-swinging corner. It's headed away. He will try and pick it up. He does get there first into Awakinwa. Geno now with a cross. Brown touches it back to the goalkeeper and it's smashed away. Fenton now. Douglas. Clements from distance fires it over and it's still 1-0 with 9 minutes left to play. First game at Tier 8 is a 1-0 victory. Brandon Taverner with a 20-yard effort to give us the 1-0 win over Soham. Poor first half again, better in the second half for the second game running. Hopefully if we can get a full 90 minutes out of these players, we can start to win a lot more games and look a lot better. But it's a good start. We go into the next game now against Rugby. That will be the final game of this episode and hopefully we can do the business and start with back-to-back wins in the league. It's a couple of changes for today's game of the 2 promoted teams, Rugby versus Hinckley Leicester Road. We've brought in William Putt at left back for Campbell. Geno retains his place at right back even though Anakin is free to play. And Zembla comes in, he moves to the right hand side. Turner moves across to the left hand side. Both of them supporting Brandon Taverner, who keeps his place up front after the goal last game. Let's get into it. It's the last game of the episode. Let's get back-to-back victories here at the start of the season. It's Rugby versus Hinckley Leicester Road. This is a massive game. It was a massive game last season. It's even bigger this season. A win here will put us in good stead for the rest of the season. Hancock's long ball over the top. Shepherd takes it down. Great finish from Archie Shepherd. Thought there might have been a hint of offside. There wasn't. It's a great finish. Rugby lead 23 minutes into this game. 1-0. The ball came up to Thomas Sadler. Out to Hancock's, the left back. And it's a ball over the top. And Shepherd, great first touch. And a lovely finish across the goalkeeper inside the post. Rugby dominant in the first half of this first half. And it's 1-0 on Parker. Into Shepherd. Back to Parker. To Beckles Richards. Chips it over the goalkeeper and onto the bar. Parker now. Back to Hancock's. Thomas Sadler. Smart. Shepherd. Hancock's again free on that left hand side but gives it back infield to Smart. And it's forced all the way back to the goalkeeper Childs, who will look long. Fenton wins the header. Taverner now will pick it up. No one around him though. Fenton gets there into Douglas and Zembla getting past his man towards the ball and crosses it across and Taverner straight at the goalkeeper. Great chance for Hinckley to get on the score sheet and it's a team effort from Brandon Taverner and Zembla, and it goes up to Clements. And why is that player not playing in the kit? That confused the hell out of me there. And that ball goes up. Parker with the flick on. Piper can collect it and it goes to Anakin. Into Flipcraft. And Zembla. Taverner. That's a good... It would have been a good ball if there had been any reaction from either of our strikers. That ball over the top. Parker collects it. Parker's through. Dylan Parker scores. Of course he does. He always scores against us. It's 2-0. The game's gone. And there was a chance there. There was a through ball. All it needed was one of our strikers to react to that ball. Neither of them did. The keeper picked it up, long ball over the top. Parker was in behind, good first touch, and he does what you expect him to do. Dylan Parker scores once again against us. We're 2-0 down. We cannot get the better of Rugby for love nor money. And it looks as if we're going to head towards our first league defeat of the season. And there's an injury to William Putt. And we've used all 3 subs, which is very frustrating. Let's just move Clements back to left back, because why not? I don't think it's going to make any difference to what happens here, as the game is about to finish. 5 minutes of stoppage time. We're getting through the game here. It's been a poor performance. We haven't really turned up against a side that we needed to do better against. Taverner with a 6.2, Zambler with a 6.1, Turner with a 6.1. This is going to be a massive change to the next game, I think. And we lose this game by 2-0. We start the season with an FA Cup defeat and a win and a defeat in the league. 3 points from 2 games. We march on in the next episode. We'll play a few games offline before coming back in tomorrow's episode. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode for some more action from Hinckley Leicester Road.